My wife's car has got a problem next month. The MOT's due. I always worry about what's going to happen and what dent is going to be put in my wallet when this occurs. Well, I was sent this thing about MOTs. The funny thing is, if you've got a petrol or a diesel vehicle, the MOT usually is a pass or fail. Have you ever heard of an MOT being refused outright? Yeah, me neither. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're well. Thank you for joining me once again. Good to see you, and I appreciate your support as always. Make sure if you haven't done so already, hit that red button, subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, leave comments, and please share the content. It all helps. Now, MOTs. Who's got a car? It's getting a bit more expensive, isn't it? And a bit more complicated, especially when you go driving around here, there, and everywhere. Well, got a bit of a problem with MOTs. It appears that there's a great many number of vehicles being refused MOTs, not passed, not fail, totally refused, not let in the door in the first place. And the number's quite staggering. And a lot of the refusals are down to the fact that the MOT tester can't actually gain any access to the car by getting in the doors or the windows. Have a look at this and see what you think. Petrol and diesel drivers under threat as MOT garages refuse to test thousands of cars. So, literally thousands. It's nuts, isn't it? Petrol and diesel owners have been turned away from MOT centres because garages refuse to test. Comes from a new report from Select Car Leasing, found that 7,000 motorists received an MOT refusal. The data taken from DVSA under a Freedom of Information request shows a whopping 1,100 cars were denied entry because testers were unable to open the doors or the boot. Surely that's straightforward. Surely central locking hasn't gone that far. Meanwhile, 785 cars were denied entry because an inspection may be dangerous or cause damage, with over 300 models considered not fit to be driven. A staggering 526 cars were denied entry to a test because they were too dirty to examine. There's some pretty mad excuses there, isn't there? Can't open the doors. You haven't cleaned your car, so we're not going to test it. Not safe to carry out a test. Well, surely the whole idea of a test is to ensure the safety of the vehicle in the first place, to ensure it can be driven. Why are all these excuses being thrown in place and therefore removing these vehicles from the road? A little bit odd, all this, isn't it, really? First time I've ever seen it, Can you imagine it? Oh, leave that with me, mate. Pick it up in a couple of... I can't open the door. What? Come off it. What's going on? Let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll be interested to read them. Perhaps we can have a readout in a day or two, and I look forward to seeing you with one more. Toodaloo.